us what he uncovered when he did a search on his property's title.
Dad, don't you think it's time you invested in a new tractor?
No, this is an old beauty that does perfectly in our kind of business.
The first love for you, Dad, really is the barn, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I've known these barns for many, many years, and actually this is the third stage of barn building in this part of the country. It started first with a pioneer barn, and then which is of logs, and then they went to a sort of a pole barn built right on the ground. Then as more money came along, they built a stone foundation, and in fact some of the old barns were lifted right onto these foundations, but this one was built right from the ground up.
When we moved here, the barn was in terrible shape, and you did an awful lot to fix the barn.
Yeah,
and we had a mini barn raising, didn't we?
That's right. We had an old fellow by the name of Wilf Horn. Wilfred was the barn master or boss. There are lots of different names they called the fellows. And they directed all the underpinning of the barn that we had with, we got the beams from a chap up on the third line. And even though I owned the farm, I did exactly what Wilfred told me, but he was a good egg. He and his brothers-in-laws and whatnot helped us to get this barn into reasonable shape.
When you were researching the barn, you really found out information about the family at the same time, didn't you?
Yes, when we checked the registry records prior to buying the house, well, I noticed the name John Villiers Tuthill, and this was my great-grandfather's name, and subsequent to that I found out that he owned the store at the corner up in Lockton. He lived there from 1868 to 1875. So it was kind of an interesting revelation because I knew nothing about it, and certainly nobody in the family talked about it. But what intrigued me was one of my cousins phoned and said, "We had a relative in Mono, do you know anything?" So I started to do some researching, and I checked the census of 1871, and there was all my father's family. John Villiers Tuthill, who was my grandmother Emma was Victoria, was a Tuthill.
It's amazing. When we bought the house, it really felt right, didn't it?
Yep, it did. We walked in the house and we knew it was what we wanted. It's a beautiful old house. It's not very fancy, but the whole structure is solid as the day it was built. Now it's had a couple of fires in it at one time or another, which have altered it somewhat, but essentially it's a nice old house from a rather interesting pioneer area.
And it was all through happenstance. That's the part that I find amazing.
Yeah, that's,
what drew
well,
us
you
to the
know,
property.
my mother, God rest her soul, she always was said to be fey. I mean, she could sense things, and I think maybe that the good Lord said that we should come to a spot where our own family had been. It's kind of a nice story. It gives you a nice warm feeling.
Oh, well, the house certainly felt right, even when we were looking through it, and it did have a little work that needed to be done.
Yeah.
It felt right, didn't it?
Yes.
Well, it's kind of interesting. We have a family tradition where you keep a journal, and you have for many years, and it's part of our breakfast tradition because it's one time we can get together, is to go through your journal and have a look at things that have happened before.
The purpose of the journal, of course, is you need it for planting, and you have to know the weather from year to year, and all of these things guide us in the direction we're going to go.
It's more than that, though. You record far more than just weather details. They're details about what goes on in our lives.
Oh yes, it's a journal of what we do and the events that occur, and it's very handy to have that because so often you have to refer back to a particular time or a particular incident that's happened. And so it just is a diary of our life on the farm. And from my way of thinking, when I go to the Happy Hunting Ground, it's you can look back and sort of laugh at some of the things that I've recorded in the journal.
If only I could read your writing, though. It's dreadful.
Well, I'm trying to print. I'm also trying to write larger so that one can read it.
Well, at least my nephews will have it as a record.
Oh, that's for sure. It's kind of a nice thing. It tells the story of Grey Malkin Farm. Well, listen, I think I better get back to work. these clouds are rolling in and I'm not doing much of anything, so I'll see you, eh?
I know, and Mom has probably chores for me to do, so
okay.
I'll get going.
Okay, take care.
When we return, artist Laurie McGaugh